Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to briefly review about scientific notations. So what are scientific notations? Scientific notations are used by scientists para mapaikli natin yung number. Because sa physics and chemistry or other fields of science na may mathematics, ang nangyayari is masyadong malaking number. So, gagamit tayong scientific notations. So, ito yung first example natin. We're just going to move it sa katabi ng first decimal place. So, we have 5,700. So, what we're going to do is just move it here. So, 1, 2, 3, and so, we got 5.7 times 10 raised to the third power. So, pretty easy, right? So, if you have 365 thousands, what we can do is just move it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we got 3.65 times 10 raised to the 5th power. So, ito yung scientific notations. So, if we have 158 thousands, okay, here. No, let's add more. 158 million. So, mag-move tayo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, we got 1.58 times 10 raised to the 8th power. So, now, before we go to another examples, let's just get this. So, kapag 10 raised to the 6th power, it is considered as in million. So, kapag 10 raised to the 9th power, so this is actually 9. I was gonna write 5. So, 9. So, 9 is billion. It corresponds to billion. So, ang 10 raised to the 12th power is trillion. So, kapag 15 na siya, that will be quadrillion and so on. Quintillion, sextillion, septillion. So, kapag 10 raised to the third power, that is considered as a thousands. So, actually, I have created another video about unit conversions. Yung 10 raised to the third power can be something more. And 10 raised to the negative 3 is micro, right? Like that. So, ang 10 is tenths. Ang 10 raised to the second power is 100. Okay, now let's move on to our more examples. What if we have a 0.014? So, what we're going to do is move it here. So, we got 1.4 times 10 raised to the, it will be negative. It's 2. So, pag nagpunta tayo sa right side, we will get negative. So, we got this here. So, what we're going to do here is just 1, 2, and 3. So, we got 3.6 times 10 raised to the negative 3 power. Okay. So, what about if you have 0.1784? So, what we're going to do is move it here. We're not going to further move. So, we got 1.784 times 10 raised to the negative 1. So, let's make this something more. What if we have 0.0? Let me write so many zeros. So, what we're going to do here is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, we got 5.2 times 10 raised to the negative 6 power. So, ganyan. As you can see, sobrang ikli niya, no? Now, let's move on sa adding of scientific notations. So, paano naman kapag mag-add tayo? So, let's say we have 4.23 times 10 raised to the third plus 1.1 times 10 raised to the third power. So, kapag same sila ng exponents, times 10 raised to the third times 10 raised to the third, what we're going to do is just quickly add them. So, first, let's add the decimal. So, we got this. So, let's add this. So, we got 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. May point dyan. And 5. So, we got 5.33 times 10 raised to the third power. As you can see, we just copy it. Yung base na 10. So, let's delete this. Actually, taking too long to delete things. So, we have 3.6 times 10 raised to the 4th power plus 2.3 times 10 raised to the negative, oh no, not negative, but third power. So, we can see here that hindi siya sa base na 3 or base na 4. Hindi sila pareho. So, mag-a-adjust tayo. So, nagpunta tayo sa right side, which means we're going to minus. So, we got that number. So, pareho na sila ng exponent. So, what we're going to do is just quickly add them. Here. So, we got 3 here. We got 6 plus 2 is 8. And bring down 3. So, we got 38.3 times 10 raised to the third power. So, this is not the final answer yet. We're going to move it sa left side, which means we're going to add. So, we got this number. Okay. So, let's make more problem. So, kindly try this out because to learn, you need to practice. It is how math works. You need to practice and practice until you master one. So I'm just writing some numbers here. You can pause the video or fast forward it. Okay. So what we're going to do? So ang gagawin lang natin dyan is mag-adjust tayo. Because the numbers are too little. We're gonna do it without calculator. What if the calculator was fun? So, what we can do now is kailangan natin ng same base. So, pwede tayong pumili. We can pick the negative 5, negative 6, or negative 4. So, I'm going to pick the negative 6. Habulin natin siya. So, yung nasa 2.737, we're going to move it into 2 decimals sa right side. So, para mag-subtraction ng dalawa. And dito naman sa left side, sa isang, mag-move tayo ng isang decimal place. So, magsusubtract tayo ng isa rin. So, got that power. And we got this power. Ito, dalawa yung pinunta natin. So, we got 273.7 times 10 raised to the negative 6 power. So, what we're going to do now is just add them. Because we have the same exponents in bases. So, here. So, we all know how to add, right? And there you go. So, bring down natin yung 1. And then, we're just going to add it. So, 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. Minus 2 is 17. 16. Okay, I mean. So, I got this. Here. So, 4 plus 7. Plus 1 pa na sa taas. 12. And 2 plus 1 is 3. So, I got 323.61. So, let's just write it here. So, we got 323.16. Actually, that's 61. So, let's just move it here. So, we got 3.23 times. Okay. Here we got this. So, nag-move tayo dun. So, we're going to add 2. So, that's it. 3.2316 times 10 raised to the negative 4. Now, let's move on to multiplying scientific notations. So, what we're going to do here, if we have this problem. Suppose that we're going to multiply 1.5 times 10 raised to the second power, multiplied by 2.13 times 10 raised to the third power. So, what we're going to do here is just add exponent. Para rin siyang property. So, 1.5 times 2.13 is 3.195. So, adding the exponents, we got this value. So, ano na natin ganyan? So, if we have this thing, so 4, dyan, and then, we have 6.7 times 10 raised to the third power. So, what we're going to do is just use our calculator. 8.96 times 6.7, we got 60.032. So, times 10. 4 plus 3 is 7. And di pa yun tapos. move it sa kaliwa ng isa. So we're going to add 1. So we get this. And that's the answer for this problem. Now let's move on sa dividing scientific notations. So pareho lang rin to ng pag-a-add dun sa exponents kapag mag-multiply tayo. And dito naman, what you're going to do is just subtract the exponents. So we got 2.3 times 10 raised to the third power. So let's just use our calculator to divide 9.836 divide 2.3. So we get 4.3 times 10 raised to the fifth power. Because subtracting them, we get the 5. Okay, let's move on to radical scientific notations. So let's say we have 4 times 10 raised to the negative 6. So square root ng 4 muna tayo. Tapos ita-times ulit natin siya sa... Tapos yan, we're going to divide this thing by 2. So we got this and we got this thing. So that's the answer. So pretty straightforward, right? So we all know that. Let's move to more problems. If you have 9 times 10 raised to the 8th power, so square root ng 9 lang times 10, let's divide natin tong 8 by 2. So square root ng 9 is 3 times 10 raised to the 4th power. That's basically it. So if you have this thing, we have 25 times 10 raised to the... what number? 12. So square root ng 25 is 5 times 10 raised to the 12 divided by 2 is 6. So that's it. So if you have the square root of 36 times 10 raised to the negative 6, same thing pa rin siya. So square root ng 36 is 6 times 10 and then negative 3. Then if you have the cube root of... okay, let's just delete that. We do not have enough space. So cube root of 27 times 10 raised to the 12th power. So cube root ng 27 is 3. So later natin yan lagay para ma-visualize natin on what's happening here. We do not know what's happening here. So 12 divided by 3, ganyan siya. And then cube root ng 27 is 3 times 10 raised to the 12 divided by 3 is 4. So that's the answer for that one. So let's move on to our last problem. If we have like a decimal thing, what if we have 1.6 times 10 raised to the negative 5? So how can we take the square root of so let's just move this here. So we move the decimal there. So we got 0.16. Actually, we move it to the left side. So we got 0.16 times 10 raised to the negative 6. We're gonna subtract. I missed my arrow there. I'm not gonna replace it though. So that's it. That's it for this problem. And for this video, I hope you learned something. Goodbye.